It's 4-game series, so 3-1 at least. Wrap on. Needs a win. Haven't won since I traded for him.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
You can't lose this series, especially sweep.
Madison Bumgarner will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Tyler Naquin. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a relatively routine. Carlos Carrasco is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big arm slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League. So he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too. But they'd be a whole different team without him.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hit and bring it back.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
There's your pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Lifted into center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Leonis Martin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
Bumgarner has his sign. 0-2 on its way. That's too high. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Edwin Encarnacion now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out. Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a full hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
This is in the air to left. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. First pitch on its way.
The catcher, number 55.
And that's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Sliding into the box, Tyler Naquin flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Full count, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Softly hit out towards short. Kipnis. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The right fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball.
2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Mayhew's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. We have the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly. I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Leonis Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up the bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if we can catch something on the barrel.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Gardner. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Freeman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab enough.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. From the stretch. And that misses 1-1. Stanton stands at second with no outs. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Outside.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely bad at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Domingo Germán gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Got a full count.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The third
now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the 1st out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. 1-0 the count. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's going back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hard liner to center field. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Jason.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A 3-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Martinez. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Roberto Perez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading with hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he still has the wherewithal to get the out at first. It's a good job of sticking with them. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Will Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Mike Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Liner toward right center. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Naquin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into right field, that's a base hit. Hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. 1-0 the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out. Now game on.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Now that
from the stretch.
shortstop.
This is taken outside for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A pause and the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor ranges to his left. From a knee, he gets him. What a play. Digging in to try it again. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the